August 2016. August 2nd, 2016. This feeling of hopelessness is oppressive. I wonder when it'll finally break and I'll get to go back to work. You could always learn to work through it and find happiness that way. So what could you be working on then? Figure out the car girl so she doesn't look like crap. Research Sin City again. August 4th, 2016. Rose was the brash young mouse. She was approximately 1.5 apples tall when walking on her hind legs, and her fur was a shocking bronze in the sunlight. She was used to getting her way, but wasn't a mean-spirited mouse by anyone's standard, and she wasn't getting her way at the moment. "But why can't I go to the winter festival?" she asked. "Because I don't want you getting in any trouble after your birthday," said her mother, patting her apron down around her waist. She began kneading the dough in front of her again. August 4th, 2016. So what do you write about? You're never going to be an animator without sitting there and busting ass to get something legible on screen. It's not a lack of talent, it's a lack of skill with the machine. August 14th, 2016. I have the ability to be quite unwell. I'm lucky enough to have come out of the first major period of psychosis and delusional paranoia after months on end of not being able to see reality properly, seeing people blink at me and assuming they're blinking at me, thinking I'm being followed by a group of unwanted guests and hearing the old lighting in my house click and thinking they're talking to me through the clicks. I was very unwell. I've probably been very unwell for years. In fact, I know I have. My actions have gotten progressively worse until I acted out and made an ass of myself in front of my family, and I nearly drove Nadios away from me with my sickness. I've been lucky enough to come out of it, and I hope it's the beginning of a long period of wellness and improved life since getting ill. Blinks are blinks and winks are winks. They're nothing to me. There's nothing going on with the lighting other than it's just blowing out from being old wiring or just being mismanaged in some way. I've stopped watching cars religiously and counting the type and color of those that pass by, and I think I'll be able to be myself once it's done. I started writing a children's book for my family as a way to pass the time, and while I'm unsure of its literary value or merit as something other than the ramblings of a sick man, I'm thankful that I'm able to focus on something to work on without stopping or being interrupted by my illness. I don't mind the fact that I have a delusional disorder on top of my muscle disorder. It's just bad luck and was made worse by the habitual drug use. Too much pot drove me mad, or at least made my sickness that much more out in the open. Once I get disability, which I should for being able to get mildly schizophrenic and bipolar combined into the schizoaffective disorder, maybe this is just a one-time period brought on by drug use and I'll get to be myself from the time onward with proper meditation, exercise, and diet. I hope that's the case, but I'll do my best to get through the next time if it does it again. As long as I can get thin and get out of the house more often, and I'm able to go into a group that doesn't mind hanging out with someone crazy, I'll have a good period where I'll get the book done and have a lot of fun while I'm doing it. There's nothing to say that a book can't be mostly talking about food intertwined with periods of action and character movement and development. I wonder if it's an organic style that I'm writing in or not, but it's the only way that words are coming and I'm not going to fight them. The action of writing for a few hours a day, every day, has been immensely calming and I've enjoyed it, even when the words have been slow so far and the story progresses. I'm reaching the first major act within the set and I hope it reads well. Once I get it done, however long it takes, I'll put it on Amazon after designing the cover and probably renaming the book itself. I'm going to have to go through it and edit it, and that's where I'll pick out images to draw out for it if that's what I decide to do. At the very least, I'll do the cover and we'll see how it goes. Maybe I can make a bit of money with the book and see how that goes too. Even if I don't make anything, at least I'll work until I get it finished. It's fun. The characters are taking form and building up their personalities. I make them smile and agree too much so far, but that's just because the hard stuff hasn't started yet. We'll see how well it goes, but I'm hopeful. August 26th, 2016. Writing timeline. 8/25th, 12:50. 60,369 words. 8/26th, 11:40. 63,317 words. August 31st, 2016. Hurricane patterns are going to stretch out across the country as the cooler months come in. Summer will double in length until we're left with 2 seasons, then years of storms, then 1 dry season. New floodplains at first, though. Owning coastal lands to build generator plants will be valuable. Solar panels can be used to build moisture farms.